Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Please share the video. That's one way to help me out. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to do our daily technical analysis update of oil and natural gas. We're going to look at the charts. I'll be your scribe here. Let's dive in. I'll give you my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. But here we go through the charts. And these are the short-term charts. I'm a long-term bull. I can be a short-term bear and be a long-term bull at the same time, guys. So, but this looks really good. Oil is strong. We have the pattern of buying pressure and small selling pressure of the down days. The size of these candlesticks versus of the up days versus the size of the down days are very bullish. So I think this is going to continue higher. Doesn't mean every single day will be higher, but the trend is going on up and it looks really good at the moment. I don't see any reversal candlesticks or anything like that. Natural gas is moving higher. That looks good as well. We've broken this resistance line. So that one also looks good at the moment. XOP, which is an ETF. This is the Spider S&P Oil and Gas Explorer product. I own a good chunk in this. We are breaking out to the upside of its downtrend today. Looks really good, very strong. It's a big downtrend since 2014. So we're breaking this. That means something. It means that outperformance can come and we could do a retest eventually and then a big move higher. That's how these markets work. They move in impulse moves higher up and then they consolidate. Impulse move higher up and then consolidate. SM Energy looking very strong on this right-hand side. Very big buying pressure, very good strong closings. Let's hope that momentum can continue and that we're in a new impulse move higher as we are above the neckline of this big inverted head and shoulder pattern that we've developed. So hopefully we're going to get some traction here and move on up dramatically, hopefully, if we can break. I'm not saying we're going to do it. I'm saying if we can keep the momentum, we could see a big move to the upside as long as oil and all these other ones remain strong. And across this sector, they're looking quite good. You get this downtrend line break, you get the big buying pressure, a little bit of selling pressure, and then we're heading on higher. So that looks good. This looks good to potentially move on up. Good, strong buying pressure with a strong close. Let's hope it can continue. I don't have the crystal ball, and we've got Crew Energy breaking to the upside here. This thing looks fantastic. I love it. And I'm part of the crew, guys. I'm part of the crew. I own Crew Energy, and I own a good amount of it. So this looks really good. And from a long-term perspective, we've broken this big, long downtrend, and we're starting to head higher. Looks really good. This is Callon Petroleum. This one looks good as well. Getting some buying pressure. We still got a little more work to do to break above that resistance line I put up there. Athabasca Oil. We've been moving on up. We are slicing through this resistance line right now. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. And on a long-term perspective, we're breaking through this resistance that was set back in 2015, 17, and 18. We got to break through this, and we could get a big run here. We might break out and do a retest first and then a big run. So this would be one to hang on to. You get it much above $1.90, you could see a big move up to $6 because there's not much resistance through this area here. So we could see a big move higher if we can get a little bit higher here. Recap, still looking really good on a one-year perspective. So here's a daily. We have a bullish engulfing pattern. This thing looks really good. So we've got big buying pressure, small selling pressure, big buying pressure, bloody nose with a bullish engulfing. It's going to probably head higher here. And this could be a big move. I'm hoping because I overweighted it. I'm hoping. Northern Oil and Gas looks really good. What we've got is we've got a huge, massive descending wedge pattern here. Here's your big boy descending wedge. We zoom in on it. We have another descending wedge, which is bullish. Descending wedges are bullish. And we're moving on up, and it looks really good to hopefully keep the momentum heading higher. Hopefully we move higher here. CPG, this guy is on fire. Lots of a big move from 480 to 647, heading on higher on a inverted head and shoulders that we're breaking to the upside. GTE getting its butt in gear. This thing's looking quite explosive. It is up 7.6%. It is above this resistance support line. And again, guys, let it make you money. Don't try to mess around. It's kind of got that same shoulder, head, shoulder, kind of a weird one, but it mimics the rest of the patterns. Tellurian also seeing some good buying pressure, so that's good. Hopefully that can continue. PEDEVCO had some good buying pressure, came down a little bit today, 1.68%. Getting some resistance through here that we got to work through. Give it some time. Oasis looking strong, going on its uptrend still. It's a little bit below it. And again, guys, I may not have drawn that perfect. You can also, oh man, what the heck? You can also draw this kind of flatter here. Something like that as well. Dry throat. Oh my goodness. So Comstock Resources, it's still battling out. Buyers, sellers battling it out here. Hopefully we can break up to the upside here. A little bit of resistance through here. And what I mean by that, there's your resistance line. So hopefully we can close above here, get away from it. Sandridge Energy, yeah, we're just bopping sideways at the moment. Hopefully we can gain some traction, move on higher. Ring Energy, yeah, it's looking good, but mainly a sideways movement. We're bouncing off this guy here, but it's been sideways through here. Looking at Surge Energy, it is a surge higher. So that guy looks good. We're kind of still in this big old pattern that I drew from a very long-term perspective. We're still in it. I would be a buyer. I mean, look at the volume step in here. It's gonna make a run at this upper trend and break it. That's what I see. And Tamarack Valley looks really good here. I think it's gone, guys. It's moving. You should have bought down here when I was talking about it. The only person to blame there is yourself, not me. But this thing looks great to make a big move higher for Tamarack Valley Energy. I'll do this real quick, guys. Go over the energy service companies. Energy service, it's right at its breakout point here. It's going to try to break soon, so that looks good and strong. Tetra Technologies moving up strong today. I'll kind of breeze through a lot of these on the dailies. Looks really good to continue higher. Rigs looking good. Transocean, it's going to break through this line, probably slice through it like a samurai sword through butter. Break through it and go. Pump's got we're out of the pattern to the upside. We might see this move a little bit into some resistance through here, but we'll get through it. EXTN, up day today. We're still inside the downtrend line, but this thing is a very good value way down here. Valeris, looking at Valeris, yeah, we're moving higher, but it's looking okay up there. Tidewater, a little bit selling pressure, but we're still inside this big old pattern. Still looking okay. NEX has been on fire. This thing just keeps going up. I guess it just doesn't want to go down. CHX, looking okay. We got to break through this inverted head and shoulders through the neckline. Oops, WHD. We broke through to the upside here. This is probably going to see a big move higher. This is a big resistance line that we broke to the upside. That looks really good. That's Cactus Incorporated, WHD. OII, still got a break to the upside for that guy, but again, inverted head and shoulders, looking good. Noble Energy, up day today. Not much really to say there. And then Helix Energy Solutions. This has got a massive pattern that has a lot of upside potential. But this one looks good as well. So overall, the energy sector looks really good. Small down days, big up days. That's exactly what we want to see in an uptrending fashion. So everything's a-okay, and hopefully it can continue. We'll continue to monitor it, and I'm a buy and hold type of guy here, and I've been holding on. So hopefully we can see these move on higher. If you guys like the content, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.